Sir?
Yeah, I'm making a video.
Of what?
The police building.
Okay, why are you filming people's cars when they're coming out of there then? Because they're personal cars, aren't they?
Yeah, because they're in public.
Well, they're not in public at the moment.
Who are you?
I'm a police officer.
All right.
You want to see my ID?
Yeah, I would really expect you to show it to me. Yeah.
There you go. Detective Sergeant Jamie Wiseman.
DS, yeah.
Okay.
And any detective work to be getting on with, or?
Well, no, I'm due to be
more
going
worried
home now,
about. All right, then go home then.
No, I'm more worried about you filming people's private cars. Police officers get a bit jumpy about that.
Why?
Why?
Because
people don't like us.
Okay,
Some
well,
people
I'm
have
not.
vengeance against police officers,
Well,
and
I
you're
don't.
filming our personal cars when we come out.
But I don't.
That makes me very jumpy.
Just to let you know as well, we're on body worn video as well, okay?
All right. What are you jumpy about?
When my personal details going out on social media or something like that.
Like you're just assuming that it's going to go on social media. Do you know any of this? Like you're just assuming.
No, I'm asking you.
Okay. What do you want me to say? Like.
The camera picks back up as the man explains he is making a video about the police building. A plainclothes officer approaches, questioning why he is filming private cars leaving the station. The filmer calmly replies that the area is public, but the officer insists the vehicles are not public while inside the gate. The filmer asks the officer to identify himself, and the detective finally shows his ID as Detective Sergeant Jamie Wiseman.
Well, I want you to tell me what you're going to do with that information.
It's my own recreation, whatever I please to do with it.
So what makes you want to do it then?
I'm not interested in anyone's private plates. Who can pull information from your reg?
So why are you filming the cars when they come out of there then?
Because this is what I'm choosing to do with my time today.
Yeah, but why are you doing that? Did you say
I
you're
wanna
not
film.
interested in people's private
No,
plates?
I'm not.
You're recording when they come out of there.
What can I do with someone's private plate? Only yourselves in the
I've got
DVLA
no
can
idea.
pull that
I've
info.
got no idea.
Okay, well rest
But
assured I'm not
it
interested.
makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Alright, well Sergeant, rest assured I'm not interested in harming anyone or using your plate for any sort of
And also,
ulterior motives.
Being a police station, okay, this is a target of anyone for anything. And that makes me quite nervous that you're actually filming a police station.
Well, I can do it. I'm in public. I can film any police station I like. Do you think this is a valuable target for
Yeah, I do.
who?
I've got no idea.
Like who?
It's a police station.
The sergeant expresses concern about the filming of private cars, claiming officers get jumpy when their vehicle plates are recorded. He suggests it could end up on social media, while the filmer reminds him he is only assuming that. When asked what he plans to do with the footage, the filmer states it is for his own recreation and emphasizes he is not interested in anyone's private plates.
So what, has this police station been attacked before? Like, where's the basis for this argument coming from? Like,
It's not an argument.
okay, what's the fact? Is it?
I'm saying it's a fact either.
All right, well,
Observation.
I'm just like rest assured I'm not here for no trouble.
Same fella. Have you been anywhere else today? No? You've been filming other police stations at all?
Is it your business?
Yeah, it is. I'm asking you now, yeah. Because if you're going around filming all the police stations, that
Yeah.
makes me feel very uneasy.
Right.
And
So
I think
what are you trying to
I need
do?
to investigate that.
Okay, what do you want to investigate?
Why you are filming Hampshire police stations? Is my conversation not clear? Are you not clear on what I'm saying?
I can film any police station, whether it's Hampshire, Surrey, any county.
Your personal details.
No, I won't. No.
First name, surname, date of birth, anything like that, address.
Why? Have I committed an offence?
I'm not saying you have, I'm just asking the question if you're willing to provide police with that
You
information.
seem very on edge. Is there anything I can do to put you at ease?
I told you I'm on edge.
The officer insists that filming cars makes him uncomfortable, fearing the information might be misused. The filmer reassures him that he intends no harm and is not targeting anyone. The sergeant argues that filming a police station could pose a threat, calling it a potential valuable target, though he cannot give any specific incidents or examples when asked.
This is a camera, mate. I've given you assurances that
Have
I'm
I
not here for any
explained to you
trouble.
why I'm on edge? Have I explained that? Have you not registered that?
I don't even think you are on edge. There's three of you. I've got a camera. Like, you guys are armed. Like, why would you be on edge? Should I not be the one that's on
Because
edge?
it's when we're coming
I don't
out in
know.
personal vehicles.
Yeah, but what can I possibly do with your personal vehicle?
tell me.
Then you should maybe consider taking the bus to work or something. I don't really understand.
So why should myself and my colleagues or our way of getting to work?
Because you're so
to-
concerned about
to
security arrangements and whatnot. So if it's such a security risk,
I'll tell you why, because police officers get attacked on and off duty.
Right.
That's what makes me nervous.
Okay.
And they do that because people share our private information and track us down to where we live with our families. That makes me nervous.
so has there been any cases of someone filming private plates and then going on to attack?
I've got
police
idea.
officers. Well, if you don't have any idea, then you can't be making those assumptions. Like.
Well, I can.
Well, no, you just said I have no
work-
idea.
I
Like,
work
you're a
in this
detective, mate.
I work in this industry.
The filmer continues to stand his ground, stating he can lawfully film any police station in any county. The officer asks if he has been to other stations, claiming it is his business. The filmer insists he owes no explanation for legal activity. 3 officers now surround him, and he points out that they are armed while he only has a camera.
In the security industry, and I know police officers have been followed home. I know police officers' vehicles have been targeted.
Okay, well, I'm telling
I
you
know
that I'm not interested in harming any police
Yeah, but
officer.
I don't know that, do I?
All right, well then, what are we gonna? All right, how are we gonna proceed then?
Well, I'd like you to go if possible.
So is that gonna like? What does that achieve? Like, I'm not gonna go.
Well, it makes me feel better. I don't understand why you want to put me on this edge.
I'm not putting you. You're putting yourself. I don't even think you are on edge. I feel like you just want to come out and bark a few directives and stuff. Like,
Right, any directives.
I feel like you want to flex a bit of perceived jurisdiction that you've got.
Really,
Like,
I'm too old for that. Really, if I'm honest.
all right, well then let's leave it at that. It's Friday afternoon. I've engaged. I've told you I'm not here for trouble. Like, I feel like
You haven't given a good reason for doing it.
I don't need a reason though. What I'm doing is lawful.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not lawful.
Okay, so why would I need a reason?
It's just like my colleague is explaining it.
Do I have to account for my actions in a public place doing something legal? You can find it strange. It's not illegal if it's strange. Like, I don't have to say anything.
It's definitely suspicious behaviour around police stations in the current state of affairs around.
The sergeant claims officers have been followed and targeted after their private information was shared. The filmer asks for any examples involving people filming plates, but the officer cannot name any. The filmer states firmly that he is not a threat and would not behave irresponsibly if he thought filming posed any genuine danger.
Well, isn't it?
What state of affairs?
When people are getting, where police officers are getting injured, like my colleague said, on off duty, it just makes it's a bit concerning.
What, on the basis of
worker.
being filmed? Like,
But it's like, we keep going around in circles now, don't we? But is there anything you need to report to us today?
No.
Is that the reason why you're here?
no,
No? Why are you here then?
to film
Why to film?
because this
are
is
you
what I
achieving
want to
from
do.
filming? Do you not see from our point of view that it could be considered a bit of a security risk?
No,
Why? Okay.
because I'm not trying to. I'm not doing it covertly. I'm doing it very overt, right in front of your face. I'm giving you ample opportunity to grab me, like
It may make
prospective.
it may make other members of the public that see you doing this, and obviously police officers and police staff coming out of there, be on edge. Why is he filming me? Okay.
Because we're in public. You guys have got cameras everywhere. Like, you're filming.
And there's
Like,
CCTV all the way around.
of
the
course
city,
there
isn't
is, exactly. So what? I don't know why we've got such a
And obviously today
front
we've got another
about.
one.
The sergeant continues pressing the idea that filming without providing details is suspicious. The filmer reminds him that suspicion is not a crime and that he must have an objective basis to accuse someone of terrorism. The officer lists the facts he sees: filming a station, refusing details, and visiting other stations. The filmer argues none of that constitutes reasonable suspicion under the law.
Do you not
About
think
filming.
that the police station could be a security risk?
Is it not a secure building? Like,
That wasn't my question. Do you concede that people may want to target a police station?
no,
You don't concede
because
that?
it's not. I don't think it's a valuable target. I don't know what sort of people you're referring to.
Well, anyone. Terrorists for one. Anyone. Terrorists for one.
Okay, well, I don't believe that this is a valuable target for a terrorist. It's not like a civilian dense place, is it?
No, but it's related
It
to
wouldn't
a
be easy to plan.
organisation, and people like to target the government. And the
They
police
don't though,
how
do they?
that.
Terrorists don't target government, do they? They
Yeah.
go for they
That's why it's
blow
called
up buses
terrorism.
or
No,
train
that's why it's
stations and
called
that.
terrorism. Because it's specifically
Or to coerce the government into doing something, yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. You got it. See, you're starting to get it now.
Well, I've never not got it. I just don't think that this is a valuable target for a terrorist. I don't think police personnel are targets for terrorists. Excuse me?
Are you even filming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just
I'm not a terrorist. Like,
Just holding your phone, or is it run out of battery or anything? Or
no, I'm holding it.
Still working some of it.
Why do you want to have a
Just
look?
asking, question
No, you're
mark.
good.
Just
But
curious.
The officers argue among themselves about whether they have the legal power to search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The sergeant states that they will conduct a search. The filmer repeats that he has done nothing wrong and warns them about abusing powers. Despite this, they detain him and prepare to search him while allowing the camera to keep recording.
what's wrong with just chill, man? Like, why you got such an attitude, like?
Attitude.
It's filming, bro. Rest assured, it's filming. Like, I don't think this is a valuable target for a terrorist. Has the police station ever been attacked
Yeah. up in
by a
London,
terrorist? Has they?
Yeah. London
Which
police
one?
stations have been attacked quite regularly.
I don't think they have.
Okay.
Name a few.
Well, name one then.
I'll tell you.
So you can't name them, but you're saying that it's happening. Well, which one then?
I can tell you, but I won't say.
What?
I can tell you, but I won't.
You can tell me, but you won't.
Yeah.
All right, that's a bit odd. I don't know
Same
why.
as you, not giving a reason for being here.
Yeah, but I'm not making an argument that police stations have been attacked before.
Okay. Search the internet. You might find some information.
I have. I wouldn't be irresponsible and do this if I didn't know that. If this was like a genuine security risk and this genuinely posed a threat, I wouldn't be irresponsible and come and do this. Believe me. And if this was behaviour that I knew that terrorists engaged in,
But it is.
I would
They
have. No,
feel
it's,
targeted.
The officers begin the search, explaining the grounds repeatedly. The filmer questions what specific terrorist items they expect to find. He challenges them with legal knowledge, mentioning the repeal of Section 44 for similar abuses. Officers go through his pockets and belongings, checking even harmless items without finding anything suspicious.
They definitely-
overtly
Well, they might
with
do.
this little crappy
How do
little
I know
gimbal?
you're not a terrorist? How do I know that? How do I know that?
You don't know that, but you have to go
Exactly
based
right.
on what you do know. There needs to be an objective basis.
What I do know is I've got a man who's not willing to give his details stood in front of me who's filming police stations.
Okay,
So that's what I do know. That's the facts.
okay.
Is it not?
So me filming does not implicate me as any sort of like prospective terrorist
No,
or
but it raises
otherwise.
my suspicion.
Well, you can be suspicious all you want. Like it's not a crime. You suspecting me of doing something is not a crime. You need to have some sort of reasonable suspicion or objective basis to suspect me as a terrorist.
No. Well, at the moment, I think you are filming a police station
Yeah.
with no reason to do that. You are refusing to give your details. I have no idea where that information's going, and I know you have filmed other Hampshire police stations.
Okay, so how do we proceed?
I don't know. Do we have a power of search? Section 44.
As the search continues, the filmer refuses to help them gather his personal details, citing case law that he does not have to assist in an investigation. The officers acknowledge the search results are negative, yet still hold his property. The filmer reminds them Section 43 does not authorize detention to discover identity, making the continued detainment unlawful.
43, is it? I think we can do that. I think we can do that.
Sure, you want to do that?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I don't think you've got grounds for a
Well,
Section
I'm telling
43
you-
search.
Well, I'm telling you, I think I do. Okay, so
Yeah, well, it's not about thinking. This is objective. It's not an opinion,
Okay,
is it?
okay, look.
The legislation's black and white. It's not I think.
you can have this conversation with the solicitor afterwards, and they can come after me at a later date. That's absolutely fine. Okay,
Okay.
that's your right.
So you're going to abuse my rights now, yeah?
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to use our powers.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, I find your behaviour very suspicious.
Okay.
You are filming not just this police station in Hampshire, but other police stations in Hampshire. You can give me no legal,
Listen to what you're saying,
you can
Hampshire.
give me no legal reason why you are doing
Okay.
that, other than because you want to.
Yeah,
You are
that's- I don't
refusing
need
your
a
details,
reason.
So we can't even verify who you are or what you are doing it for. Therefore,
I'm not obliged to
I
give
consider
details.
that to be quite a big terrorist risk. Okay, so you are now detained for this search.
Okay.
Okay, under what is it, Section 43 of the Terrorism Act?
Can I leave this running?
Eventually, officers return his belongings. The filmer requests a copy of the search record. One officer asks if he has been arrested before, while another hints that they will eventually learn his identity. Moments later, additional officers arrive, reacting to him recording cars. One officer threatens to seize his phone as evidence of a security breach, ending the encounter with rising tension.